Hello and welcome to my vintage Schumacher RC Cougar 2 restoration video. Got it out. Here we go. On this video, what we're going to do is fit the gearbox with the drive shafts, gearbox and drive shafts. You probably know already, I don't follow the manual, I just freestyle. So anyway, fitting drive shafts, metal drive shafts, which are standard on the team edition, as we know, because that's what we're restoring, and putting together a team edition Cougar 2 metal drive shafts as standard, which I've got to admit, they are very nice. Very nice. I've been doing other models at the mo, and the plastic drive shafts do melt if you're not careful. They kind of, I won't say melt, but they bind. They start to bind once they get, not worn, that would be good, but when they get hot, they kind of bind together, which doesn't really help. But anyway, we are putting together a Cougar 2 team with the aluminium metal drive shafts. Just double checking my friction situation before I put the tension bars on and suspension. But anyway, it's very nice. Clicked in quite, this is no screws, so things might change once I start putting screws in, but because I'm not following manual, I'm just checking, and again, I've not got the screws ready to put in. Oh, here we go. But anyway, what I would suggest, when you put your gearbox on, or many different parts, to be fair, line up your holes before you start tightening, because it's quite easy to smash some screws in on the bottom, then you can't get your front ones in. Why? Because you've tightened it down too far already. So anyway, what I normally do with a model is I align the holes and all the screws before I smash them in, because it's very easy to tighten them down and they don't actually line up very well. But anyway, that's just my technique of the building, but yours might be different. As I know, everyone has different methods of putting stuff together. I just do my own method, but you can probably tell I'm struggling to get the holes lined up already, so goes to show, doesn't it? But anyway, this is quite, thing is, when I do my builds, I do a modular builds, do one section at a time, which is quite standard. Here you go, line them up. Very good technique, actually. Just get a small, I think this is the smallest bit I've got. I just shove in the hole, line it up, put a screw in, obviously not all the way down, it's like two-thirds of the way. Just get them in, get them screws in. These are original Phillips screws. Okay, so on the original models of the Cougars and the Top Cat, I'm not going to discuss like Pro Cat or Boss Cat or anything like that. The original screws were typically English pan head screws, well, flat slotted. So you had your countersunk slotted, your pan head slotted. These are Phillips, very European screw, very European. So nowadays everyone puts hex screws in. I've just put like stainless steel hex screws in another model. Tried to move into the 21st century, but I'm keeping this one original, so it's not. But anyway, as I said before, don't tighten your screws down straight away, line them up. Line them models up before you like smash them in, and then you're done. Very straightforward to fit your gearbox. I think most of the work when you build your Schumachers is not on the chassis, especially the Top Cat and the Cougar series. Most of your work is off chassis, and like you've seen already, you've got 4 screws holding the front bulkhead on, and you've got 6 screws holding the gearbox on. So that's, in relative terms, that's nothing. Relative terms, that's nothing really. So now I've lined all my screws up. I'm gonna smash them all in. But I'm trying to be careful. Always, I would suggest. I mean, nowadays it's quite easy to get reproduction parts, as in re parts. So actual care that is taken isn't as much as it used to be before they were released. So the re parts have made it quite easy for people to restore stuff. So which is a good thing, really. It's a good thing. I mean, I'd like Schumacher to release like a Cougar 2. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? It's actually not that much difference. Why can't we have a re-release of the parts that were used on the Cougar 2 Team Edition? As in the drive shafts, the gearbox. Oh, wow. I mean, why? I don't understand why produce a, in inverted commas, pro gearbox when this gearbox on this model was much better. Was much better than the inverted commas pro gearbox you get nowadays. I don't know why they didn't reproduce the gearbox that is in this model, because it can take a brushless with one slight modification of ceramic balls. I have put ceramic balls in this, which it's a bit OTT because it's not going to have a brushless motor in it. But anyway, don't know why they don't reproduce this gearbox with ceramic ball diff, and you're done. It's better than the Pro, much better than the Pro. I did actually buy a Pro for a model I was putting together. I looked at it and thought, what's the point? Well, didn't put it in, and the model it's in still running, and I have no issues. I've got a brushless motor in it, and the Pro, forget it. You're just wasting your. I think you're wasting your money, to be fair, but that's my opinion. I think we're all entitled to opinion. I'm not dissing the Pro gearbox you can buy nowadays, but don't see the point. May as well just buy some ceramic balls, put them in your diff, job done. But anyway, that is like a trial and error job. But anyway, here we go. Look at that, screwed in. Not whatever you do, don't over tighten. Don't over tighten your screws. I mean, I normally use my small screwdrivers, so you can't over tighten them. I use my butcher snap-on screwdriver when I just want to get stuff in quickly, but I don't over tighten it. Don't go too tight with your plastics because it causes major issues, major. But anyway, thanks for watching this little video of fitting the gearbox to the chassis, and laters.